Imagine a city that feels like a living, breathing dream where every street corner, every tile, every whisper of history seduces your senses. Welcome to Barcelona. Hey everyone. Welcome back to Travel Guide Galaxy, your passport to the world's most captivating destinations. Today we're diving into the vibrant, chaotic, and utterly seductive dreamscape that is Barcelona. Get ready for sun-drenched plazas, Gothic alleyways, mouth-watering tapas, and architectural wonders you won't believe. 1. Setting the scene. Let's set the scene. Barcelona perches on the northeastern tip of Spain's Catalan coast, hugging the Mediterranean Sea just 100 miles from the French border. It's a city where ancient roots reach back into prehistory, where Iberians, Romans, Visigoths, Moors, and medieval Catalans each left their mark. Yet, amid all those layers of history, what truly pulses through Barcelona's veins is the fiery Catalan spirit. A hunger for art, innovation, and life lived at full volume. So let's start at the beating heart of the city. 2. Heart of the city. Plaça de Catalunya. You find yourself in Plaça de Catalunya, the crossroads where Barcelona's pulse is strongest. Look south, and you'll drift down La Rambla, a boulevard so alive the poet Federico Garcia Lorca wished it would never end. But beware, pickpockets love it just as much as you do. Turn north instead, and you're on Passeig de Gràcia, a grand boulevard lined with masterpieces of Art Nouveau and Modernism. Tip: don't just stick to the main avenues. Barcelona's side streets and plazas are mini oases of calm when the midday sun hits. 3. A journey through time. Barri Gotic. Next, lose yourself in Barri Gotic, the Gothic Quarter. Every twist and turn reveals another chapter of the city's 2,000-year history. The ancient Roman towers that once guarded Barcino, Barcelona Cathedral, 600 years in the making, rising from a Roman temple. Santa Maria del Mar, the Mariners' Sanctuary just a few streets away. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient sandals on stone. 4. By the sea. Port Vell and Maritime Museum. Barcelona's heart beats for the sea. Head down to Port Vell, the city's old harbour. There, the soaring Columbus monument points toward the New World. Legend says Catalans stake a claim that Columbus was one of their own, though historians debate it. Behind the monument lie the medieval shipyards, now home to the Maritime Museum, a labyrinth of ships, sails, and nautical charts. Step aboard a replica galleon to feel the timbers creak underfoot. Explore cabinets lined with sextants, maps etched by explorers, and models of caravels that once braved the Atlantic. The sea breeze drifts through open windows, and for a moment you'll detect the tang of salt and the promise of adventure. With the waves at your back, let's tune in to Barcelona's other great river, the River of Music. 5. The soundtrack of Barcelona. Catalans understand that no good story unfolds in silence. Music fills plazas, drifts from balconies, and spills out of taverns. In Plaça de Sant Jaume, you might catch a rather serious jazz trio, while just around the corner in El Born, flamenco guitarists strike passionate chords as dancers click their castanets. But the crown jewel is the Palau de la Música Catalana, a modernista gem designed by Luis Dominic I Montana. Step into its concert hall and your jaw will drop. A stained glass skylight floods the space with rainbow hues. Every mosaic, pillar, and statue seems to pulse in time with the music. Book tickets in advance. You don't want to miss a chance to be swept away by a live orchestra beneath that glass dome. 6. Culinary delights. La Boqueria and tapas. By now, you're probably famished. Let's mosey over to La Boqueria, Barcelona's legendary food market on La Rambla. Its origins date back to the 13th century, and today more than 200 stalls overflow with produce, seafood, and meats. The rainbow of fruits and vegetables almost looks surreal. Multi-hued peppers, plump tomatoes and exotic fruits you've never seen before. Foodie moment. Grab a cone of freshly shucked oysters or jamon iberico so buttery it melts on your tongue. And don't leave without sampling the suquet de pecs, a Catalan fish stew that combines salt cod, saffron, potatoes and garlic into pure seaside bliss. Once you've fueled up, launch a tapas crawl in the nearby Barri de Sant Antoni. Sip vermouth at a centuries-old bodega, nibble patatas bravas, fried potatoes doused in spicy aioli, and raise a glass of cava at a bar where the locals gather. Tip: aim for a late lunch around 2 p.m. or a late dinner after 9 p.m. Catalans eat on their own rhythm, not yours. 7. Art and architecture, museums and Montjuïc. Barcelona lives and breathes art. At the MIM, the European Museum of Modern Art, you'll discover contemporary Catalan talent. Then, from Plaça d'Espanya, climb to the Palau Nacional, home to the National Art Museum of Catalonia, where Romanesque murals meet Renaissance brilliance. And high on Montjuïc Hill sits a history lesson and a city panorama in one. The Montjuïc Castle. But remember its darker side. Too, this was once the site of Franco's firing squads. Yet Montjuïc has rebounded, transformed by the 1929 World's Fair and the 1992 Olympics, into lush parks and beaches. 8. Catalan modernism and Gaudi's masterpieces. Catalan modernists took inspiration from nature to rebel against industrial monotony. First stop, Sant Pau Hospital, designed by Luis Dominic I Montana, with lavender-scented gardens and an entrance like open arms. Then, dive into Gaudi's world. 7 of Barcelona's 9 UNESCO sites bear his touch. 1. Casa Batlló, his eclectic debut, fusing Moorish and Oriental styles. 2. Palau Güell, tree-like pillars and whimsical chimneys hint at what's next. 3. Block of Discord on Passeig de Gràcia, culminating in the House of Bones. Casa Batlló. 4. Casa Mila, whose undulating facade inspired Darth Vader's helmet. 5. Park Güell, where stone forests and mythical mosaics await. 6. La Sagrada Familia, still rising toward the heavens, set for completion on the centenary of Gaudi's death, yet already stopping 4 million visitors a year in their tracks. Gaudi wasn't just an architect. He designed furniture, interiors, even landscapes. Gaudi once said, "Color is the fruit of life." In Barcelona, every street, every building, every dish bursts with that color, literal and metaphorical. It's a city of contrasts, medieval and modern, sea and mountains, tradition and innovation. You come seeking sun and tapas, but you leave with a head full of dreams and maybe a few Gaudi-inspired doodles in your notebook. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Barcelona, here on Travel Guide Galaxy. If you loved this journey, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Barcelona spot, and subscribe for more travel dailies. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep exploring.